Anemia, they do your players. So.
Which one?
Anemia. They change their blood every 14 days.
See, make I tell you something. I don't want to pamper Amorim. I don't want to pamper Amorim. We must not pamper that man. If we pamper that man, we enter problem. See, that man is so comfortable losing games. Yes, he's comfortable losing games. Premier League alone. Arsenal. Nottingham Forest. Now, Bournemouth. He knows pretty well that Bournemouth came to this place last season and, we lost to them here at Old Trafford. Now, you lost to Nottingham Forest, your last game at home. And then now again, you are damn. No. See, we must make sure that in as much as we have given Amorim the license to do whatever it is he wants, with whatever player that is not ready to play and put effort, him also must be under scrutiny. Yes, we must be under scrutiny because it's as if with the way he's behaving, he's making the remaining games this season, which is still a lot, which he can still get something from. He's making a mess of them. How many games have we played this season? Maybe 16. 16. Match day 16. And then Amorim have lost 3. Is that the new manager bounce? When the manager comes in, there is this bounce that comes and then people start to up their game and win. Why is it not there for Manchester United? Now you see 8 games, 8 different 11. What is it? What the fuck is that thing that he's looking for that he has not seen and made sure that he has the players that can go and play it? Every day there's a swap. Every day there's a rotational this thing. You have swapped the leads in place of Maguire. How on earth? Look at me. You are playing Bournemouth. Bournemouth this season, they are one of the most, like they cover more grounds than any team They are tireless runners. Now, you now put Ugarte, who is not fast. Tari Malaysia, who is not fast. Maguire, who is not fast. Maino, who is not fast. 4 players that is going to influence the tempo of your own team against a team that is high, that is bringing high tempo. How do you want to run? How do you want to be ahead of them? How do you want to cover more grounds? It's not even see. Sometimes it's not. You can go to the heat map and then you will see that the grounds you cover and the grounds Bournemouth covered are the same. But what the heat map will not show you is that they covered it faster than us. Me and you can be running towards the same line. You get there before me, but I can also get there. And that is what made the difference. Look at the ball Maino lost. Nobody can come and recover from Maino. Didn't Bournemouth players lost goal? Didn't they lose chances? Didn't they lose possession? Every single time somebody is there to cover for them. Amorim should not be mentally rigid with his tactics. Yes, every good manager is not mentally rigid. You have to come in, see the players you have, understand what they can do, understand the formation that applies to their strength, and then play it. Look at how we lost to Tottenham Hotspur complacently. Look how we lost to Nottingham Forest in a dead and batters. Anyhow, then we needed a reaction from that. I told you in this last interview that people are saying he does not count Carling Cup. He does not do this one. Okay, does it also count Premier League? Does it also count Premier League? Look at the way he has lost it again, complacently, as though it does not matter. 3 goals is an embarrassment, man. 3 goals
at Old Trafford.
At Old Trafford, 3 goals. You can't even score 1. See, look at Bruno. Look, okay, I accept our players are substandard, you're right? But if we pitch them man to man versus Bournemouth, can they not stand? No, they can stand. In terms of ability, them and Bournemouth players can stand. The difference between what Bournemouth did today and what we did today is effort. Effort is missing. And sometimes you can apply effort and the situation that you find yourself is not good enough for you to apply quality. Your quality will not show. Kobe Mino for what is a good midfielder. But these days, Kobe Mino does not even know his role anymore. He's moving around the entire field, giving passes in such a way that makes you wonder if this was the player that was playing under Ten Hag. Yes. And then you also look at what's the name of this Maguire guy. Maguire, we know, is not somebody who is not a major player for us again. He's a peripheral player. Why are you trying to introduce him into the team? If you're going to play Maguire, make sure it's peripheral. Build a solid back line. For crying out loud, every day you see Euro, every day Euro is out. Then Lindelof comes in. Tomorrow Maguire goes out. The lead comes in. Oh, where is that? You build from the back. This is the fundamental of everything. You build from the back. If the back is 40, you can't stand.
And today they considered an set piece again.
See, if the set piece goal is becoming an embarrassment. It's as though my coach, Amorim's set piece coach is completely unaware of the situation, or probably maybe he's not just good enough to do what is right. Yes, Today it was an embarrassment what I was feeling in that place. See, every single day I go to watch football. You scream from minute 1 to minute 90. Correct this boys all the way from where I am. Tell them what to do. It's as if you are micromanaging them. This is too bad. I don't want to believe that these players are this bad, man. I don't want to believe it. Something has to be wrong. Something has to be wrong. 3-4-3 is a good formation. I'm not disputing that. I mean, Conte have come in and have won the league with it. But if you don't have the profile to fit into that formation, then do something else. Football is not a game of rigidity. These are flexible human beings. Their brain is not positioned in one place. They can do several things. Why are you trying to make them play the 3-4-3 at all costs? If you are doing this whole trial during preseason, I accept it. Losing in preseason does not count because you are trying to train them into something new. But doing it when points count. We are not supposed to be where we are at this point this season. You have come and then you have thrown 9 points in the bin as though it's some cheaper in this thing. How is it going to recover it? Look at the distance between number 1 and Manchester United. Does that make any sense? Is our flop not so new to the league? When this Iraola that beat us today, look at when he came to Bournemouth last season. Was he not new to the league? How was he able to ransack the whole team and brought them from relegation zone into what they are today? Look at Aston Villa too. Amorim does not have any excuse. You cannot just come in and begin to throw players into situations that is going to make them, make them find themselves, where they cannot apply quality. The quality is lacking because the formation is difficult at the moment. It's difficult at the moment. You have to be honest. Look at the goals they considered against Tottenham. So like slaughter. Like slaughter goals, they can't even mark. You look at the way Martinez marked Solanke, it was bad. Okay, look at the way we also marked for the third goal today. It was also the same thing. Something has to be wrong, and it's not those players. It is the tactical setup that is wrong. Change that 3-4-3 and bring in a formation that matters.
Does it mean that he's only comfortable with that 3-4-3?
Exactly. You cannot say you are a manager and then you have those one formation. That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. You cannot say, oh, I'm a manager, I have done this, I've done that, and then you can only be, okay, accept that the tactics that bring out the premium value of your tactical prowess is 3-4-3. But right now, it's not working because the players are finding it difficult to apply their self to it, right? Now, do something else. At least, do something else. We are pampering Amorim. We are pampering Amorim. Okay. He has come in and he has told us that Rashford is not putting in a lot of effort. We say, yes, sanction him. Oh, Garnacho too, sanction him. Okay, now it's time for Amorim to also look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. You have to look in the mirror. Yes, Amorim has to look into the mirror. If this is bullshit, Amorim is acting as if this season is gone, he's done. No, he's not done. Something can still come out, he can still make something. He can still qualify for Champions League as it stands. If he had won today, would have gone 2 points short of top 4. And then he has just misplaced that position. Threw the opportunity into the river as though it does not count. Honestly, I'm not impressed. And I'm not happy. Honestly, I'm not happy. And today, I was looking at a lot of players, and then you cannot even point at one person and say, this is the person that made the errors. Nobody made the errors. It was a collective shitty performance. No one person you can point at and say, hey, you were bad today. No. Every single person was playing as though they don't know what they were doing, or they don't know that it's a Premier League encounter. So it's just bad. It's just totally bad. It's totally bad. Ratcliffe has to come. The board has. I saw the camera at some point looking at Oman Berada. So I think they have to call a meeting. Amorim, sit up. You have to sit up. Today you say you go to the press conference and say you are trying this. Don't try anything. Look for players that are good, that they can good. Start them and play them consistently so that they can pick. Every day, he has something to say concerning his loss. Every day. You have lost to Tottenham out of the cup. You have lost to Arsenal. You have lost to Nottingham Forest. What is it trying to achieve with that?
I think that was the main reason, playing different people every day, they will lack chemistry. They won't ignite.
Exactly. You need to see. All of us play amateur football, right? If I play with you every day, I know your strength, I know your weakness. So if I see a situation that has happened before, I know how to, apply myself to make sure that situation is under control. But when I'm playing with somebody new every day, then everything becomes new. The errors become new. The strengths become new. The weakness become new. And so honestly, see, we have to, as a club, become serious. We are too unserious. As a fan base, we are too unserious. Everything we are doing is unserious. We are too unserious, and we need to get into the business of being serious.
All right, let's go into Mazraoui's foul. Tipping that guy in the penalty box. It doesn't even look like it's Mazraoui.
See, let me tell you something about Mazraoui. from that Tottenham game, I've been saying that Mazraoui is trying to play his game is becoming poor, and that's why I don't want to blame him. I don't want to blame him because one, you know that the way Mazraoui is playing is good. We've been hyping him all season. If he starts to play poorly, then we don't have to just look at the player. We have to look at the situation that has led him to playing badly. Mazraoui came as a fullback. Now you are playing as a right centre back, right? That means that position is new to him. It's going to take him time to understand the positioning and the marking and everything and the structure. That means if you're going to play a right wing back, that right wing back has to be very good to cover for him. And that's not the situation. So Mazraoui finds himself covering gaps that he does not know how to cover.
Thereby creating living gaps.
Exactly, living gaps behind himself. Do you know that before he fell, I don't know who he fell, whether it was a Kluivert. Before he fell, Kluivert had a lot of space to run into. And because he was trying to go back, he couldn't. And he was now tempted to a slide tackle. It was the sliding tackle was stupid in the first place because he could have just left the guy. But stupidity comes out of a situation that is not under your control. Honestly, Mazraoui, see, I'm not going to talk about my players today. Honestly, I'm not going to talk about my players. No. I've been bashing them all season, but today I take it away from them and I give it to Amorim. Amorim is the person who I'm going to lash out at. Yes. It doesn't make any sense the way we are playing and the way the result is coming. For crying out loud. For what?
All right, so any final thoughts?
I don't have any final thoughts because the manager should know better. He should know better. Every day we say the same thing. Every day we are asking for better results. What is even there? And is Manchester United the only club in the world? What is so difficult in managing Manchester United? What is so difficult in it? Every day we are telling you to do better, do better, do better. He will come and then play nonsense. Well, performance-wise, we are not good. Result-wise, it's boring. We only beat Manchester City because Manchester City are beatable at the moment. And you know that's why I didn't even have that performance too much. And honestly, the only people Amorim has beaten satisfactorily is Everton. Every other game is a struggle. He has to look at himself, man. Look at yourself and level up.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you.